Good morning. This is Danielle from HART. Chair Frazier. Member Kirk.
Present.
Member LeGrand.
Present.
Member Mandel.
Present.
Member Wright.
Present.
You do have a physical quorum, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Good morning, Michael Rosen, Senior Litigation Staff Attorney. A couple of housekeeping matters before we get started going into the closed session. First of all, we have two claims today. I'm going to identify them for the record. The first one is Benjamin Greer versus HART. It's claim number 812013. The second is Leslie St. John versus HART, claim number 855862. For the record, the time is now 9:05. Before we go into the closed session, Florida law limits who can be present to the members of the committee, the court reporter, and the attorney. So if you do not fall within that category, once we start the closed session, you'll have to leave. Of course, you can come back when we reopen the meeting for the public section. One other point before we go into the closed session is that your vote needs to take place in the sunshine after the closed session.
There was no one pre-registered.
Okay, and for the record, those who are not members of the committee have left the boardroom. So,
On Falkenberg Road in Hillsborough County, Florida, claim number 855862. Danielle, do I need to redo that?
No, you should be okay. We haven't taken the motion yet.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve committee action item authorization to increase settlement authority to $90,000 in the case of Benjamin Greer versus HART, case number 20CA002607 for the incident occurring on 29th Avenue and Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in Hillsborough County, Florida, claim number 812013?
I'll move approval.
I would second the motion.
We have an approval and a second. Staff, please take roll call vote. I have a question.
So since it's $90,000, I see that it's saying that it does not need to go before the full board. I think it's appropriate for the full board to know what we're paying, so I just wanted to see if we could have a discussion about this.
I'm fine with that. I think that's a good idea. Does anyone oppose?
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's appropriate that even those items that aren't approved by the board, that there is information given to them so they understand.
There is actually a policy that it is to be reported to the board. It's just a matter of what format you would like to do it going forward.
Thank you.
Even if it's on the consent agenda or just the information provided, I think that's a good point, so that the board knows the extent of all the settlements that are occurring.
We'll make sure it happens.
Thank you. Staff, will you please take a roll call vote?
So just for clarification, is the motion to approve, or the motion is to forward to the board for approval?
No, motion is to approve. 'cause it's
To
under-
approve and then forward
Notify
the
the board?
information to the board that it's been approved.
Chair Frazier?
Yes.
Member Kirk?
Yes.
Member LeGrand?
Yes.
Member Mandel?
Yes.
Member Wright?
Yes.
The motion passes unanimously. Thank you.
Is there a motion to forward committee action item authorization to increase settlement amount and recommend approval to the HART Board of Directors of the mediated settlement agreement in the case of St. John versus HART, case number 16CA6570, for the sum of $125,350 for the incident occurring on July 18th, 2018 on Falkenberg Road in Hillsborough County, Florida, claim number 855862, to the full Board of Directors meeting on June 3rd, 2021 for approval.
I move approval.
Is there a second?
I will second as well.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Staff, please take roll call vote.
Chair Frazier?
Yes.
Member Kirk?
Yes.
Committee Member LeGrand?
Yes.
Committee Member Mandel?
Yes.
Committee Member Wright?
Yes.
The motion passes unanimously. Thank you.
Thank you. So the first has been approved. The first motion was approved. The information was forwarded to the board. The second will be forwarded to the board for approval. Is there any other business to come before the committee before we adjourn?
If I could, since so many of us on this committee are new, would it be possible for us to set aside maybe a half an hour meeting? I know everybody's time is really tight. For us to just have an overview of the risk management process that y'all use, so that way when we're going through these claims and trying to make some decisions, we and have a more generalized understanding of the way you handle your risk management, to the question of decisions that are made internally for whether or not something, an accident have been preventable or not, just a general overview of how you review your claims. And I think that would help us all as we move forward in making some of these decisions.
Yeah.
I would love that. And I think some of these we've ended early. We could maybe take the back end of the meeting to do that. I think that'd be phenomenal.
I think it would be very valuable. Thank you.
Thank you for that suggestion. Any other business before we adjourn? Okay. Hearing none, the meeting is adjourned.